everyone, Tiffany here. I'm going to talk to you today about something I don't usually talk about in my videos, which is relationships, heartache, pain, and all of that greatness. The reason I'm talking about this today is because a friend of mine, Kyle Cease, who's a comedian and transformational speaker, he writes all kinds of rants on his Facebook fan page. And I actually saw this post a couple of days back, and it kind of struck a chord with me because I actually read it like right in the morning because I check my Facebook when I wake up. And I was like, yeah, I think he's on to something. And so I wanted to share that post with you guys and try to start a conversation about it. I'll give you some of my insight and what I think about his post in regards to my past relationships. But I also want to see your take on his particular thought on broken hearts and expectations. And you guys can leave your comments below this video, video reply, whatever you may like, but definitely, tell me your thoughts of what you think Kyle said. So I'm going to read you exactly what he said, verbatim. Didn't come from me, it came from Kyle Cease, okay? All right. So Kyle Cease says, and I quote, "When someone says the phrase, 'he or she broke my heart,' I just want to take a bag of staples and put them into that person's right ass cheek. No one's heart can be broken. Your heart is totally chilling, present in this moment, period. What was broken was your story, the old silly structure you have built upon how life should be. You have created an expectation and decided that that person needed to live up to it. You are also saying that you are a victim and people are able to run your emotions. If you think anyone broke your heart, it's time for you to spend some time meeting your heart. This is actually more important than anything. It is only when we are in full alignment with ourselves that we are truly able to make a relationship work. Otherwise, you have two people dependent on the other person doing a very specific bunch of things you can require to stay happy. Guess what? It's not gonna happen. Your actual heart doesn't give a shit about Garret kissing some girl at the arcade. Your expectations give a shit. Let go of your expectations about how other people should be and go back to drama class. This post was clearly directed at 50-year-olds. End quote, Kyle Cease. So, what are some of your thoughts about expectations and broken hearts? I know for me, I've had two relationships that were long-term. And the first one, without going into too much detail and putting anybody on blast, that was a 6-year relationship. And it took me almost 3 years to get over it. And it really was expectations. After being with someone for so long, and I was young, this was like 14 to 20, basically. So all those teenage years. You just expect that y'all are going to be together forever, that we're going to get married, we're going to have kids, we're going to just go through life and be each other's partner. And I built this bubble, this fantasy that I wanted so bad with this other person. And at first, obviously, I was just in shock, with the turmoil that we were going to. Like I said, leave out some of the details. And so just me being in shock took its toll and took a long time to get over the initial shock that we weren't going to be together anymore. And then the fact that this person was not going to be in my life every day. I wasn't going to get to talk to them on the phone all the time or see them or go places with them. All of those things definitely took a toll. And then all those expectations of all the things that I thought I wanted with this person were shattered. Therefore, I physically was sick almost. My heart was in extreme pain. I cried like every day for like a year and a half straight. I swear, it must have been like every day. And thinking about it now, well, now that I'm really over it, it's just like, well, that was a waste of time, right? Because regardless, it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. But I wasted 3 years of my life waiting, wondering, trying to figure if things could work out. Could we fix it? Not really internalizing all the issues that were really there, and then I should have just let it go and moved on with my life a lot quicker. Instead, I held on to all those expectations, all the issues, everything and just set it in a box with me internally for almost 3 years. So, why do we do that? You know, why do we allow a complete, well, they were a stranger at some point, to kind of come into your life and have the ability to destroy it? I mean, literally destroy it. I feel like so many of us, I mean, I have so many friends who have been through bad relationships, whether it was cheating or abuse or an array of different issues. We internalize it so much that the post relationship, we're like stuck. Some of us weeks, some of us months, some of us years. And I just, as a girl who's been through it twice, I still wonder, will I do it again? Like, is my next relationship gonna, if it ends, am I gonna feel just like that? And I'm sure that I will feel some sadness, some pain, but I will never allow myself again to dwell that hard because I've found my internal happiness. And I think that's the moral of his story, of why Kyle posted that, is because you have to become connected to your heart, to who you are, before you can go and give that away or be in a relationship with someone. Because you're then expecting them to provide you with stability of happiness. You know what I'm saying? You are looking to them to care for you, to be there for you, to do fun things with you, whatever the case may be, because that is what brings you happiness. And when that person disappears, you're shattered because all your happiness walked away with them. So I personally have been on this journey of happiness for the last couple of months, and it really took me a while to become happy on the regular, where happiness is my first emotion versus something I have to work on every day, or it's the one thing that I'm striving for. I gotta be happy. I gotta do this because I want to be happy. No, I'm happy first, and everything else just kind of follows through thereafter. So, to you, do you agree with any of those statements? Do you agree with your heart being broken, or is it just really broken expectations, or are they one and the same? I just want your thoughts on broken hearts and expectations. And obviously, I didn't get too deep and too personal, so you don't have to tell your whole relationship stories. But what do you think about internalizing that pain and keeping it for so long versus not having all those expectations? And when a person just walks out, you can be okay with that. Understand that they came into your life for a reason or for a season, and maybe it's over. All right, cool. It didn't work out. Walk on, be done with it. I'm looking for anything you guys got. So I hope this could be an awesome little discussion, and I look forward to hearing from everybody. Make sure you like my Facebook fan page, Live with Tiffany, and follow me on Twitter, Live with Tiffany, and on Instagram, Live with Tiffany. So I officially changed everything where it's consecutive. So it's pretty easy to follow me on all those different platforms. So I'll talk to you guys later. Look forward to having this discussion in the comment section. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.